Good morning, people. Fantastic Monday. Like, really actually worked out with like resting yesterday. Just kind of opened up my mind this morning in terms of possibilities that I can do. Alright, the topic for today is being an introvert and can you actually succeed in sales, marketing of any sort, being an introvert. I don't know where to keep my jacket. So the idea for me comes from watching a lot of YouTube videos where people are generally extrovertish, and that seems to be like a very kind of consistent thing. I think YouTube is another kind of way of marketing because you're trying to sell an idea, you're trying to sell something. So I got into a little bit of an accident. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm borderline introvertish. I mean, you might think I'm more extrovertish, but I actually identify myself as borderline introvertish. Okay, so the idea of being introvertish. So introverts, as you know, are generally shy, generally like reserved for themselves. So does that mean that introverts can't be great at marketing? The thing that triggered my mind, like I said, is that on YouTube, when you're building a platform on YouTube, you're generally marketing an idea. You're marketing an idea of, can introverts actually succeed in marketing, or what's the best gimbal out there? So you kind of like marketing, but can you be an introvert and then still be like good at marketing? I know I sound more like this is more for YouTube, but I mean in general, all full disclosure, I'm not into marketing. I have never done any marketing, although I think I have been evangelist in certain software principles in previous roles. So from that point of view, I think the number one thing that you need in terms of marketing is just two things: confidence in whatever you're trying to market, because well, you need to be confident in what you're marketing, and the second thing is communicate it as effectively as possible. There. I mean, think of it this way: if you were trying to buy a product, or if you wanted to kind of use a product, what's the one thing that you're going to do? You can look at the good things and you can talk about it, and you can look at the negative things and you can say, well, this gimbal is awesome, but then it wobbles in infinity mode. Or take, for example, like, let's take this example. This hammock, this wedding hammock. The best way I found is just start talking about what you really like. I know there are tricks that you can say, picture people naked. There are tricks in terms of like looking at the sky. You don't want to do that. Don't look at the ceiling, don't look at the floor, because that's just throwing away the fact that you're not confident, which I told you is like the first thing. Oh, that's pretty. Where are all the birds? So what I was talking, I know I sound a lot generic when I say that, oh, you gotta be confident and don't look at the ceiling and don't look at the floor and try to like look at people in the eyes. But see, the number one ingredient like is being confident, and that confidence doesn't mean that confidence in terms of like talking to people, because well, yeah, this is targeted to introverts. You're already an introvert. You know you're not comfortable talking to strangers. You need to just be confident in terms of what you're gonna sell. Maybe I can cover this. Only way I kind of pulled through in terms of trying to sell the products that I was trying to sell internally to different teams is not because I was confident in talking to strangers. It was more of like I was 100% confident in what I was trying to sell. The second thing is I knew what I wanted to talk about. You just need confidence, communication. That's all you need. I mean, if you're not passionate about what you're selling, then you're 100% going to fail. It's nothing to do with being an introvert. It's more of a mindset of, heck, I want to talk about selling a hammock. Sell a hammock. It's great at relaxing. It's amazing if you stick a shade on top of it. You don't need all the answers. You just need the answers good enough in terms of being able to tell people this is what works. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. The sunset's over, so I gotta like check back the footage to enjoy today's sunset, but I hope you enjoyed it.